Joe Budden is bisexual, or Joe Budden is bisexual. Hello, hello, hello. Is it me you're looking for? It's Parker. Back with another video. What's up? So I wanted to discuss Joe Budden, because this is really weird, okay? So not apparently, I actually watched the video. So yesterday or the day before, I don't know, he was on his podcast and they were discussing the baby. And the thing is whatever. I don't know. It's a lot. This is a really interesting story. You, like me, probably was thinking, why is Joe Budden trending on Twitter or on anything? And it turned out that there was a video that started circulating, going viral, of his podcast where he was saying, I'm bisexual, I like men, I like guys and girls. That's what he said. And that was just basically taken and run with by everybody, especially black gay men. Twitter just was, okay, whatever. So I was like, okay, let me look into this because I'm kind of curious. I'm like, Joe Budden is bisexual. And Azealia Banks had like this long list of her predictions for 2020 through 2030 that she had made. And on that list by Azealia Banks was that Joe Budden would come out of the closet in 2022. So here we are 2 months before that, and this happens. However, I'm going to tell you why I don't really believe that he's bisexual, because of the context in which this conversation came about. He and his cohorts on the team, his co-workers, his friends, his podcast members, I don't know, they were discussing the baby and how, he had been canceled and he's on his comeback and all that good stuff, and how the CEO of the LGBTQ plus organization Relationship Unleashed, Gwendolyn D. Clemens, had allowed, or her and her team had given the okay for DaBaby to perform at Rolling Loud Fest in New York. Now, that is the beginning of this whole other part. And that's where I was thinking, okay, because they were like, oh, how is the CEO of the LGBTQ going to be able to tell us what we can and cannot do? Hold on, pause. Gwendolyn is not the CEO of the community. She's the CEO of an organization, which I bet Gwendolyn has some kind of foothold within Rolling Loud Fest, right? Because why would she and her team need to give the okay for DaBaby to perform at this festival, right? That's my logic. Follow me here. So with that being said, she ain't the CEO of the LGBTQ community, first and foremost. I never heard of her, so clearly she's in charge of this. I'm not pointing down because that's where my notes are. But she's in charge of Relationship Unleashed. She's in charge of Relationship Unleashed, and I would assume has some kind of pull on Rolling Loud Fest New York. Regardless, that is the beginning of this whole conversation and why I don't think that he is really bisexual, gay, whatever. They were being facetious and teasing and mocking. And in radio, entertainment, comedy, that's what happened. And it's not just to gay people, it's not just to white people, it's to black people. People do that, right? That's a part of entertainment. And to me, I'm not offended. But other queer people may be offended. So everyone is entitled to feel the way they feel. However, for me, it didn't offend me. I think they were mocking and trying to be funny and be like, oh, well, I'm bisexual. I like guys and girls. You're gonna control me and where I can go and where I can perform and where I can run my mouth. I don't even know what Joe Budden is famous for, honestly. I believe it's something in the hip hop industry. He's a producer or a rapper or a hype man. I'm not 100% sure. I usually like to do my research, but when it's stuff like this, I just gotta go off the cuff and just be honest with what is going on. So that's where we at. But yeah, so I don't think he's bisexual. I think was just being they say he's trolling. I don't even think he's trolling. I think in the moment they were just being funny, but it wasn't funny. It was more like, oh, he's just saying stuff for views. That's really what it is. So I guess it is trolling because you're doing stuff for clout, doing a thing for clout. That's what it sounds like he's doing to me. Because he said, spread the word. That man is not bisexual. He is not checking for no man. I really don't think so. Maybe he is. And if he is, good for him. But I don't think so. I just think it's just, they're trying to be funny. Didn't really work. Or did it? I don't know. I think what did work was that he got a lot of attention and his name is in our mouth and we're talking about him right now. Well, Joe, we did it.
We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next trending topic on Twitter in the United States. You did it, Joe. Kudos. That's all the time I have for today. I hope y'all having an amazing day and that you are spreading lots of love and positivity throughout your communities, with your friends, family, all that good jazz. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I'm doing my best to build these videos, build my channel, so I really would love your support. And until next time, peace, love, bye!